Yes. And welcome back to the FOH Podcast. How y'all doing?
Well, hello out there.
How y'all doing tonight?
Man, ready to get into this shit. It's Wicked Wednesday, motherfucker.
It's a Wicked Wednesday. Almost forgot. Shit, we ain't got DJ Inch High up in here with the applause and shit.
Goodness, I know, where's my man in chat? You know what I'm saying? Usually he's there, you know. He all right?
I sent DJ Inch High the link. He couldn't find the email.
He'll be popping in shortly.
I resent him the link. What's up, chat? How everybody doing tonight? I hate to start throwing motherfuckers out before we even get the DJ back in the building.
I know, right? Well, let's see what we got in the chat first.
Hollywood said, "Hey, fellas."
Miss Hollywood, how you doing?
Hello. You see our nice little artwork here at the bottom of the screen. You know what I'm talking about? And you might see it in our little intro. Yeah. Well, maybe DJ and Ty gonna miss the first sucker we throw out the building because we do have a tradition here on the FOH Podcast. We invite everybody in, kick off your shoes, relax your feet, get ready to enjoy yourself and entertainment and just, shed a little cabin fever.
Yep. And then we throw a motherfucker out.
You know what I'm saying? And, everybody don't get a chance to enjoy it. Oh, man. All right, let me resend the link right now. Also, for those in the chat, the link that I'm dropping in there on every platform can be used by anyone who would like to join the show or say some shit. I'll give you a minute. You can say your piece. Rosalind J says, "Hello, people," in the chat.
Oh, no. Well, hello, Rosalind J.
Hello. What's up, Burn Rubber? That nigga E40 a fool. I used to love that. Oh. What's up, Yeah, we were saying that shit all year. So we're going to go ahead and throw somebody out real quick. We can't keep the people waiting too long. DJ Incha! Here he is. What's up,
What up, y'all?
There go my nigga. What's up, my nigga?
So we're going to go ahead and throw somebody out real quick.
Can we do it? Go ahead. Do that shit.
We can't keep the people waiting too long. We hear your volume in the background. All right, y'all. We're going to get ready to do it.
There go my nigga. What's up, my nigga?
So we're going to go ahead and you might need to put your headphones on. But, let's get into it, y'all. First, we have Emmanuel Jackson. We got to throw this sucker out. He the most... I don't know if he was the only one. I think there's a couple other ones, but he the main one that's black entering the Capitol building. Not only did he allegedly enter the Capitol building and was on the front lines of the Capitol riot and insurgency with a metal bat. Damn it. And even on various cell phones, and he was doing interviews all around the damn Capitol before the insurgency. He made himself very well known. He's being charged with striking multiple police with said aluminum bat before the ultimate collapse of force and being one of the first fuckers, at least that's what the claim is in court, to enter the Capitol. Big Luck has also some information on this Capitol riots. Batman.
I'm Batman.
He's Batman. Whole different kind of Batman.
Okay.
Big Luck.
Where do I start? All right, look.
Baby D said, "Hey y'all,
what's up, Baby
Rosalind
D?"
J also says there were 2 black men that were involved. So
yeah, but the first one, Miss Rosalind J, honestly, did a little research on this young man. This man suffers from multiple illness. He was homeless, and on several occasions, he's done this. He thought he was 20 years old. Well, he thought he was 19 years old when he's actually 20, and he turned himself in. He was supposed to be graduating from high school, you know. So, yeah, he's probably going to get off with insanity plea, but he's going to probably be locked up longer than anybody else because of his mental illness. The guy who tried to assassinate Ronald Reagan, he suffered from mental illness, and he was supposed to get 20 years in prison, and instead of him getting 20 years in prison, he did 35 years in a mental institute.
Yeah, mental institution. This is
exactly.
A little heavier.
Exactly. So besides him being black, homeless, mentally unstable, he's probably gonna get thrown under the jailhouse. So yeah.
Man, that's crazy right there. Literally. I have a little footage about what they've been saying about Emmanuel.
Emmanuel Jackson is one of the latest Marylanders charged in connection with the riot at the U.S. Capitol. Federal prosecutors say he was one of the first to enter the building and repeatedly struck police officers with a metal baseball bat. Jackson from Prince George's County turned himself in to police. He explained why he was there in a video posted to Twitter.
We've been taken over by globalists, by the Chinese, but for America. I'm not here for Trump. I'm here for America.
He's here for America, gentlemen. Wow. He's not here for Trump. He's here for America.
Well, it's funny because he didn't even vote.
He couldn't.
There's no record of him voting at all.
Now you got those issues. You ain't gonna be able to do it. So come on, black man.
Look, I'm not gonna.
Fuck out of here.
Now we got a little bit more. Got one more I want to throw out. The man seen chasing the black Capitol police officer up the stairs in the famous video during the insurgency. That sir's name is Doug Jensen, and he is also facing several federal charges. He identified himself like an idiot in several pictures that were circulating online on his Twitter account with his actual name on it.
Christ.
He's self
Really? Wow.
He's from Iowa and was confirmed by one of his neighbors. A good neighbor. Like a good neighbor, Stefan?
No, snitches there.
Do that. But this neighbor, you see,
Christ.
that's him.
So this motherfucker about as smart as a sandwich.
Yeah. And he's facing 5 federal charges: unlawfully entering the Capitol building, of course, disrupting government business, violent entry, of course, and parading in a Capitol building. Like, that alone sounds very serious. Parading in a Capitol building while also hindering police from doing their job or some shit like that. However they put it. That's the other part of that charge.
Hey, well, P, I got a question for you, brother. You and Inch and the audience out there. Why do people self-snitch on themselves? Like, what is it nowadays where you have to get on camera and telling yourself. And I mean, it's not just young people doing it nowadays. It's people our age that's doing that shit. What's up with that? Like they're not going to get caught. So can you answer me? Why are people, doing it?
Publicity.
I don't think that they understand.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
They don't understand what's gonna happen. They don't think anything's gonna happen for one. And then they want their 5 minutes of fame, of course.
Hollywood says it's always for clout. Rosalind J says sheer stupidity.
It is stupidity, but that's what it is. That 5 minutes of fame is everything.
Baby D is slow as fuck.
So basically, you saying that 5 minutes of fame is worth 20 years of your life in prison or longer?
It ain't worth 20 years. It ain't worth 20 years of my life. But
man,
for them, whatever.
So also to add injury to insults, even if he somehow is able to call, a judge, because that shit happens as well.
Yep.
Might have a judge in the family, shit like that. And he gets out of time during a nice amount of time. The CEO of Forest and Associate Masonry said that he did not agree with Jensen's actions that day, and so he's been fired. So on your way out the door from your job, getting fired, you can also catch one of these.
Fuck out of here.
I bought one of them inverter tables and shit to turn you upside down. Help my back.
I told you, brother.
How's it working out?
Look, we could ask the audience, look, should Prophet let me pull a George Jefferson and just walk across his back to help his back out?
We're not having that conversation because I don't give a damn what y'all. I'm not doing. I'm not gonna do it.
You can go
right
myself
upside down over and over again until my disc slip back in or whatever the fuck is wrong. They don't never want to tell you what's wrong because then you stop giving them money.
Yeah, I mean, but that's what I'm saying, brother. I'm just, I would do that for anybody. Well,
good.
Everybody
do it for everybody else in my name.
From you to Inch to Baby D to Hollywood to Rosalind J. Like, if you walk across your back, I got you.
Hollywood says, yep, walk on his back and just use one foot if he's scared. Now, why I gotta be scared?
That's what I'm saying.
Smart. Don't go in the haunted house. Don't go in there. No, we go in there. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Maybe I'm not scared. Maybe I'm just smart. Might be in the haunted house.
That's what I would say.
Baby D said, we have already discussed this. Come on, y'all. Leave my damn back to the damn thing I bought that turned me
Baby
upside
D,
down.
I'm gonna need you to stay out of this. I'm trying to help my best friend out.
Rosalind J said you would kill him. See? Exactly.
Rosalind J don't know me.
Yeah, we can all laugh at that one.
It's Wicked Wednesday, y'all. I'll be over here grooving like a motherfucker during the music. That's why whenever I come back, my hair be crazy like this. It's for real. It's season 4, y'all. Episode 2. I bet you didn't even know.
Yes, indeed.
come a long way. You know what I'm saying? Drake is definitely with the drama shit as far as verses are concerned. See how I did that? Unless Pusha T is involved, of course. But that's a whole nother story. Since Drake has been on his R&B album tip, you know, everybody waiting for him to drop the Lover Boy, keep getting pushed back, his kneecap, the pandemic, all that shit. They wanted to drop. I guess he's got R&B on his mind. So he gave Timbaland a call, a text message, or whatever it was, and made a suggestion for particular verses that he would like to see or maybe be involved in to put together. Can you guys guess who? He's on his R&B tip, so that's the clue. What pair, and I'll give you as a gentleman, what pair of gentlemen R&B is it that Drake called Timbaland about to have do a versus?
R&B?
Yeah.
I don't know. You got me on that one, brother.
I give you one of them, and then to tell me if you can maybe you guess the other one. Usher versus who? Drake with the drama. He's just a lover of R&B. I don't know.
Chris?
That's a good one, but that wasn't the one. That wasn't the one.
Chris Breezy? No.
Not Usher and Chris. But I think that's actually not a
bad one. Yeah.
Usher. I don't know. Somebody new?
Nah, definitely old.
Yeah, nobody got
Probably
that catalog.
as old. Okay, he was in a boy band.
I don't know. Nobody new who's got his catalog.
That's what I'm saying. Like, ain't nobody new who got his catalog.
Usher and a guy from a boy band that went solo. And
boy band.
What, Timberland? Who, Timberland? I mean, Justin Timberlake. I'm sorry, Justin Timberlake.
There you go.
No, Justin Timberlake, bro.
There you go. Justin Timberlake.
Okay.
So he want to see Usher and Justin Timberlake. I don't know if y'all are aware of all of the little, shit that went back and forth between the two. There's a Super Bowl incident and, some jacking accusations and different shit like that.
Yeah.
Either way.
Yeah. It was a lot of that. That Usher said that Justin Timberlake stole a lot of his style and his, shit like that. So, yeah.
Justin Timberlake had some shit to say too. He did his responses. In the chat there was Hollywood said Chris Brown, Tyrese. Yep. I don't think nobody gonna be doing a versus with Tyrese anytime soon.
No.
Shit.
But so Timberland said it's soon to come, y'all. Hey. There you go. He said, you ain't the first person to tell me that. And so there you go. They working on that one. They also working on working on Missy and Busta in the near future. That one also being something celebrating a pair of legends and not so much a battle.
Well, shit, if that's the case, let's really go old school. Let's go total on SWV. Around this bitch.
Oh yeah, they're gonna do that too. They're gonna do that one.
Yeah, let's really go there.
SWV gonna have the catalog though. Yeah,
exactly.
You don't work with them too long. But between Busta and Missy, a lot of people are quick on the draw on that one. I've seen I've challenged people about this shit on social media. Who do you guys think would have the better result?
You know what? I don't know because see, Missy got more of a catalog because she have hip hop and R&B on her side.
What you say, DJ Inch High?
Woo.
Did we have this
Buster's
discussion before?
phenomenal.
I had this discussion with so many people, I'll be forgetting.
I don't think so, but honestly, I mean, my favorite would be Missy.
For sure.
Sorry, hands down.
Yeah, that
I mean, I
catalog is
love Buster. Buster is my boy, but Missy ain't gonna be
Yeah.
growling no at the body.
Right. I'd always said, and I agree with both of y'all. Because I always said, because I saw a lot of people that were saying, you know, Busta Rhymes would kill Missy Elliott with the music because he got, you know, he has these well-known bangers and shit like that. And it's like the Verzuz is really about a catalog, and Missy has some super duper bangers as well.
Yeah,
Super.
yeah, hell yeah.
Super duper. And even beyond that, I think that she just has a better catalog. That's my honest opinion.
That's the whole thing right there.
Busta Rhymes is like this, you know, beast that he go
eat you up and spit you out.
Yeah,
kind of.
We know him and respect the hell out of Busta Rhymes, but Missy has way better music. To keep it a buck, Baby D says they got to get rid of the chairs and let them folks stand up and move around because Missy gonna show out. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, real shit.
I feel the same way. What the fuck y'all doing sitting down? Gucci and Gigi stood up and walked the stage. E40 and Too Short performed and went all the way in.
Hey, I
Y'all
got
can't follow that shit sitting down in a chair.
You know who'll be a good versus? Will be one of the groups, but I want to see somebody go against Jodeci. Who would be that group that'll go against Jodeci?
It would have to be Jodeci's you know, not Jodeci, but you know what I'm talking about, KC's cousin. That's it. It have to be Fantasia.
No, I'm talking about going against Jodeci. Oh shit. Damn. Fantasia against Jodeci, like by herself, like I don't know, bro.
That's crazy.
Like,
because who the fuck got songs on that level of vocals?
Yeah, like I need to see somebody go against Jodeci. Like that would be a hell of a dope ass verse. I'll sit up there and watch that one like a motherfucker.
They have to let R. Kelly out of jail.
Always the man.
You know what? R. Kelly and his old group,
man, automatically win that. They automatically win that.
Yeah, automatically, my nigga.
Yeah. You know how many kids will probably be born on that verses? Kids will probably be born on that verse. People will start watching the verses and start making love to each other when that verses come on.
Maybe D said
new edition, perfect. New edition against
Jodeci. 112, maybe.
Yeah, like you know, kids will be born on that verses.
I think 112 would be better suited for Jagged Edge.
Oh yeah, that would be dope. Yeah, they both Atlanta. They're both from Atlanta. Yeah, that would be dope.
Yeah. I think they'll swing that motherfucker out right there. But who would go against something like Backstreet? Not Backstreet, the Backstreet Boys. I mean, did I say Backstreet? Blackstreet.
Blackstreet, not Backstreet.
Yeah.
Damn.
You know what? It's funny. I would say Guy. I would say Guy, but they both fall in the same group. Teddy Riley's in both groups.
Right.
And Teddy Riley would have to step from stage to stage and shit.
Like, nigga, let me go over here and do this one against you.
Yeah, exactly. That would be funny as shit, though.
Hell yeah. No, that's live right there. There's a couple other ones I was thinking about on the R&B tip. It's so many. It's so many on the R&B tip. Goodness gracious. I mean, without going back too far, you know what I'm saying? Just keeping it 90s and up.
Right.
What y'all got?
Then you got
maybe D said Silk.
That's look.
They came to my high school.
Ooh. Yeah, Silk is a good one.
Rosalind J says BBD.
That's a good one too. That's a good one.
How about Damn, I don't know what happened. What about all the? Remember the young girl groups? 702 and what's it called? Black with a Q.
Yeah, but a lot of both of those people have members in their group that passed away.
That's what I was gonna say. That's why I paused a little bit.
Yeah, both of those have members that passed away in their groups.
TLC, they
exactly.
Girl group.
Yeah, exactly. I would say, well, if you're gonna go there, go with B2K and Pretty Ricky.
Yeah. Drew Hill. Drew Hill.
I forgot about Drew Hill.
Yeah, for sure.
Drew Hill
versus. Drew Hill they were very talented. They would be more.
But you know what's funny?
Like what was Keith Sweat in them group? Gerald Levert.
That was Silk.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
I thought they was. I'm tripping.
Oh, you talking about? Yeah. Oh, you talking about? That little group they had before Levert.
Right.
Levert died.
Right. That one.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That album was a banger, bro. That album was a
make
banger.
Fun of my homeboy. He that's all he used to listen to. We used to make fun of him in high school and shit.
Yeah, no, that album was a banger, homie.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to find good music like that nowadays, bro.
Absolutely. But that's what makes the Verzuz so dope is going there. And honestly, I think if it were, I know it's challenging, but once it's a lot more consistent and it has that same quality from Verzuz to Verzuz, because each one is like hosted by different people and they kind of do it how they gonna do it. Everybody does it differently. It's not really one company that's like filming it all. Like if everybody's were done in the way that Too Short D40s was done, I think they really
iconic, bro. Nobody's gonna touch that.
They would draw 20 million viewers every time. Definitely. I
need to see a Verzuz, a producer Verzuz. I need to see Dr. Dre and Diddy go at it.
We talked about that one.
Yeah, I need to see that shit right there, bro. I need to see these motherfuckers go at it.
I told you that is the Biggie Tupac one. That is it. They can do so much, but that's what everybody would be waiting for.
Yeah, because think about it. You got Bad Boy and they catalog, but you got Dr. Dre who got Ruthless. You got Ruthless, Death Row, and Aftermath. Like those catalogs right there, man.
It would have to be a trilogy.
Yeah, exactly.
It would have to be a trilogy. Exactly. Or they would have to pick a theme. Like, 95 to 2000 or some shit. It would have to pick
exactly.
A theme for that shit. But we got more on Trippy Timeline, y'all. Let's get it. Wednesday. Oh man. Let's see.
What's going on in Trippy Timelines? What's going on?
We can jump into this one real quick and jump right back out of it. We have talked about this shit too many times, but excuse me, it's always some new shit. Tory Lanez really wants to speak about Megan Thee Stallion and everything that happened. He's asking the court. I don't know why he would do that. Does anybody else know why he would say that or ask the court if he could speak openly in public about the case? Some people online have been saying, well, Megan get to say. Go ahead.
Because you've been eating crack with heroin topping. I don't know. That motherfucker's insane. Like, what's really wrong with him? And then I need to know one thing. And ladies, forgive me for saying this. What kind of pussy Megan Thee Stallion got to make this dude act ignorant like that? God damn. Like, really? Like, did she put it on that boy that bad? First, you want to shoot her allegedly in the back of the feet. Then you want to make a whole album dedicated to her. Then you want to speak about it and out about your open court case. Dude.
He also went online to say that she couldn't take the D. He went online for that.
Bro, I'm gonna need you I'm gonna need you to stop obsessing over this woman, man. Look, if you
Let me tell
do
you,
your time and shut the fuck up. God damn. Lord forgive me.
I know none of y'all. I want to ask the chat real quick. Did anybody in the chat listen to the album that Tory Lanez dropped? Anybody watching? Hit us. You on YouTube or Facebook? I do not believe that we can. Actually, you can. You can comment through Periscope. Don't ask me how, but you can, because I can send comments to Periscope. So why wouldn't you? Either way, did anybody listen to the album? If not, fuck. DJ Enchai, what was you gonna say?
I said nope. I didn't listen to it. Didn't even try to listen to it.
I mean,
Keep it one.
Well, I got some of his lyrics. I thought it was funny that he would say that, because the first thing that came to my mind was, didn't you do a whole album about this shit? And you asking the court if you. He said, don't forget you was my bitch. I held it down and kept it real. I would never paint no fake picture of you just for some meals. And I thought that you were solid too. But look at how you doing me. Look at how you doing me. People trying to ruin me. He said, how the fuck you get shot in your foot? Don't hit no bones or tendons. That was another line that he said. On another song he had on there called Money Over Fallouts. Listen to the titles of these songs.
Wow.
Money Over Fallouts. Can't cry now. I'm going to laugh later. Girl, you have the nerve to write that statement on that affidavit, knowing I don't do it, but I'm coming at my truest. Trying to keep this shit 200 with you, shouty. I can't prove it. But them people in your ear, they the true ones that I feel that really got you thinking Tory Lanez would do you in for real. Throughout that album, it is pretty much on that the same tip. He got a song on there called Things I Should Have Said. He has a song called that shit sound like OJ Simpson's book title, don't
Check
it?
this shit out, bro.
Things I should have
He talking about that she can't take the D. That nigga can't take the P. That's what that is. That nigga can't take the push.
Like a motherfucker, boy.
Yeah, that nigga, man. I don't know, bro. Like, that nigga needs some counseling.
He got a song on there called Friends Become Strangers. Man, y'all go check that shit out on SoundCloud.
Man, look.
Period. And they be checked out. All right. Taken down.
D-Boy in the building. He said, what's up with Raz B calling Chris Stokes and Marcus Houston for the fade? Well, we had a long conversation about that one.
Oh yeah, deep conversation about that. I can't wait to see the fade.
Yeah, I don't know where the hell that shit is going. And that shit has been going for years. Decades. Shit. But like I said, that's partial family business going on up in that motherfucker. Exactly. Hollywood said, I'm not a fan of Tory Lanez. Well, you know
you got a poster of Tory Lanez on your wall with his autograph.
I don't rag on him. I don't know him. I'm just talking about the shit that he said as far as
no doubt.
Asking the court. I wouldn't ask the court. That's a automatic. The court is the one that tell you can't talk about the case. What you gonna ask the court for? You should have just did it and wait.
But then guess what? Yeah, see,
don't ask. That's like asking the police, man. Look, I'm falling on hard time. I got a gun. I'm about to run up in this store and shit and get at least 200 or 300. I got to, man. I got to. What the fuck else I'm gonna do? No, you just go do it and hope you can come out the back door or some shit. The police definitely ain't gonna be with that.
You okay?
Murphy D said them dudes go mud wrestle. I don't know what the fuck they be
Right.
doing, but that industry,
I
bro.
don't even want to think about that, bro. I don't even want to see it. I don't even want to hear about it if that happens. You can keep that to yourself. Yeah, I don't want to know nothing about that, bro.
That industry is not a nice industry when you're young. But we have more because it's Trippy Timeline time. So just the other day, of course, was the anniversary of the loss of Kobe and Gianna.
Yes.
As well as
Kobe and Gianna.
yeah. Say what?
Rest in heaven.
Absolutely. Speak on it, y'all. I just wanted to tap on it real quick. There were several other passengers on the helicopter that didn't make it out of the fog that day. They were heading for Camarillo Airport from Calabasas, California, when the heartbreakingly, tragic event took place. The helicopter went down in the fog due to poor visibility, is what they said ultimately.
Yeah, I think it was a sad thing, but I also think that pilots who are responsible for these people and get these forecasts know better, and sometimes it's not worth the money. They should say, hey, it's too dangerous. I know you have to be there, but, for the sake of your life, I'm not going to take this flight. I think a lot of people who died, didn't put their foot down enough. I mean, from Aaliyah to Kobe to maybe people that we don't know, but these pilots out here, need to put their foot down on a lot of these celebrities, and people be like, hey, it's too dangerous. I'm not going to risk my life or your life, for a buck.
It's kind of crazy because you never know what happened, right? We only just.
Well, my whole thing, bro.
I don't know what the fuck we be
thing
going
is,
on.
it was foggy. I mean, who goes up in the fog in the first place? You know what I'm saying? I don't even walk down the clears.
Well, that's why I said, I don't know. They say helicopters don't usually fly in the fog. I don't know what the conversation was or who had the conversation or what was cleared or not cleared. It'll never be clear.
All right.
They said even when Aaliyah's plane crashed, they blamed Aaliyah. The true story came out later, and nobody really even got the information on it. But it didn't have shit to do with Aaliyah wanting more luggage or people or none of that shit. The fucking pilot was on cocaine and had alcohol, high levels of alcohol in the blood and all this type of shit. So, I don't want to speculate on that. There were 9 people total on that helicopter, including one of Gigi's teammates, Alyssa, and her parents, John and Carrie Altabelli. Twitter had a lot of tributes, like crazy, as you could imagine, from fans, celebrities. I mean, Kobe Bryant had to be one of the most well-known people, definitely in America for sure.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, Michael Jordan don't give nobody props, but he gave Kobe his props. So yeah, it was a tragic loss.
Put up a heartfelt letter. She put up a nice letter where she, what stood out to me is she said it still doesn't even seem real. And I think it's even, it's like that for a lot of fans and shit like that too. Especially, we here in Los Angeles, y'all, just in case for those that don't know that's watching the show from somewhere else. So, I used to go to the Laker parades and shit when they was going back to back. I was at every parade. I went to catch the damn metro right there, Compton.
Yep.
And float down there. Yeah. Yeah. So, any of you ever meet Kobe by chance? No? Yes?
Nah, I wish I had. I came.
They used to play at
close,
my
but
high
no
school.
cigar.
They used to practice at my high school. Man, this nigga Shaq used to be in the locker room. Just be looking up like, what's up, Shaq? Motherfucker's tall. Them motherfuckers too tall. Human giants. But yeah, for sure. Rest in peace, Kobe Bryant, the legend. Rest in peace, everybody that lost their lives that day. And all, condolences to all the family members and, all the fans and everything. They got love.
Mm-hmm.
Laker love. And then I'm going to have to call a flag on the play, y'all.
Oh, no.
Yes, sir. Before I call this flag, does anybody else have this? Did anybody else see something on the field that they want to throw a flag at?
No, go ahead.
What you say, Inch High?
I said, nah, I can't throw no flags today.
Can't throw no flag today. Big Luck, you ain't got no flag. You see shit?
Nah, I don't got no flag yet, bro.
We done already threw them motherfuckers out the game.
Right.
Yeah, for now. But I'm pretty sure whoever you got to throw this flag on is going to be very interesting.
I hope so. Let's see. I like talking about judges. But this is a positive one about a judge. So the flag must be on the defendant. A judge says that this defendant that we all saw allegedly, I have to say, killed George Floyd will not be able to use Mr. Floyd's arrest record against him at trial. They are inadmissible. Isn't it like fucking crazy how sick people can get? Like bad enough that he's gone, had his life taken slowly in broad fucking daylight by a cop on a main street in the city with cameras rolling, recording, and other cops standing right next to you. And now you look to justify this, man's death by suffocation under your fucking knee by saying that he wasn't a nice person. He wasn't a perfect human being that you allegedly killed. It's just, why y'all sad? Look at his arrest record.
That dude need a flag on the play and be thrown the fuck out all at the same time. I mean, what kind of evil motherfucker do shit like that?
Fuck out of here.
Now, had he resisted arrest, right? And then there would have been the perfect reason without question to have shot him down like a fucking animal, right? This fucking scum allegedly has at least 7 reports on his fucking record as a cop using restraint on the head and neck. Okay. Against other people, which included excessive force on many of them, but the judge is only allowing 1 off of his record to be used in court. I guess the one that's relevant enough is the one that was exactly in the same way that he knelt on Mr. Floyd's neck and killed him, allegedly. So it definitely wasn't the first time. Shit happens a lot. We just don't hear about it. But that one went viral. They want to paint George Floyd as a menace, as part of their defense. Same shit they've been using for decades on the unarmed murder of black people behind minor offenses, and most of them with no offense. Shit ain't even got out the car yet to even get my ID. And they use this defense, you know, probably all around the fucking world, to keep it a buck.
Yeah, no doubt. Well, you know, when it comes to a person of color, they shoot first, arrest you, and ask all the questions never when it comes to that. Matter of fact, they'll shoot you and handcuff you after you're dead.
Speak on it.
You know.
They'll shoot you when you're waking up out of your fucking sleep.
Sleep, yeah. Like, you know, I look, I've seen videos and reports of the Caucasian persuasion doing all kinds of shit. You know, the cops will tell you 20 times, don't pull your gun out, don't pull your gun out. Right. And then when they pull his gun out, when the white person pull out their gun on the cops, they tase his ass.
Right.
You know, but let you do that shit, P, and you'll be dead before you even hit the fucking floor. You know, but it's always been like that. You know, we always got to walk on eggshells, especially when it comes to law enforcement. You know, I heard them talking about defunding the police, and now what people are afraid of is, well, if you defund the police, there's not going to be no cops out patrolling, so the crime rate is going to grow up, you know, when that happens. I don't know what's going to happen. You know, I just know that no matter what you do, unless there's some stiff penalties involved, they're going to still keep killing us, you know. And there's no way around this shit because you got the people up, you know, up there making these laws and letting them go. You know, some of these cops are untouchable if they don't videotape it. See, that was videotaped.
Yes, sir.
Well, what about all the other incidents where there was no video involved at all?
Right.
You know, so it's scary out here.
I like this particular image. Let me remove this here branding for a second. This particular image shows a man with his hand on his gun, and look at the cop's hands.
Yeah, exactly. Now let that person been black doing that shit. It would have been a wrap. It would have been done. It would have been, you know.
They wouldn't have given him a chance to put his hands on the gun. He would have been out on the ground, dead.
Yeah, before he even
they would have seen it.
So I thought that was particularly, you know, suited for this subject. But it definitely is a double standard. I don't even know why we call it that. We all know what the fuck it is. Some people, I don't know, they in some type of different world, strange kind of denial that they have because the money has given them privileges, you know. And so they don't, I can't say that they can't see it. I don't know what the hell is going on, but we all know. We all know. Ain't nobody that damn ignorant. I do understand why some people like to make excuses and rationalize the shit because it makes the world feel more just to them. You know,
well, what does the chat have to say?
If this is America and Americans are doing this shit to citizens without reason, then it's not America. And so that can't be true. And that's what we call, you know, well, we're not going to get that. We're not going to go there right now. I have to get into something else before we only have 9 minutes left into the show. Okay.
Let's go.
So I got word that a lot of shit was going on with basically T.I. called out a person in their state government, a woman, who was complaining about the clubs in Atlanta creating environments noise pollution and you know, too many cars and late nights and that kind of shit. That was the complaint in general. To really paraphrase this shit, because there's a lot going on. Either way, another woman then called out T.I. You know how sometimes this like sideways shit, like one person stand up for some shit, because T.I. basically came out and said, you know, these people you talking about, and I have to paraphrase because, you know, it's a long statement that he made, but he was basically saying that these people that you're talking about, for one, have built Atlanta to be what it is. The culture of the music, the producers, all of these celebrities, also the people that come from Atlanta from the bottom all the way up and continue to give back and create businesses and, you know, employ lots of people and breed this culture of Atlanta that has, you know, all of these people moving to Atlanta. And, you know, it's the reason why everybody likes Atlanta and shit like that is basically what T.I. was saying. I'm paraphrasing. And he also said it's not just rappers. Okay. There's a lot more going on than just that. Either way, another woman stood up and basically said that T.I., a friend of his wife's in the past, said, you know, in the past, T.I. pulled out a gun, put it to her head. So who is he to be, you know, saying anything? So now T.I. is in the headlines for being accused of holding a gun to Tiny's friend's head, Sabrina Peterson, I believe.
I'm done at this point, bro. Yeah, I don't, bro. Is it that fucking serious? Do people get money and just go completely dumb? Is that what it is? Yeah. Like, are they licking the ink off of the dollar bills to cause them to act stupid?
Yeah, I don't know what to tell you.
Yeah, I'm done at this point, bro. If you guys gonna fuck yourselves and go to jail, might as well just do it.
Well, I don't know. I think it's odd for anybody to take a conversation that is supposed to be positive, regardless of how you feel about the individual that might be making a statement you think is a contradiction. You know, you know, flying your kite off of the wind of what they're trying to do for something else that is important. I don't think that's the time to do it. I don't think that's how you do it. I understand what she's saying, but I don't think it's the moment to say it in response to what he's trying to do. I mean, the shit is going to always happen. I mean, I could say a whole bunch of shit and then somebody could pop up and say, Prophet, how you going to say that when you drug meat down the street? You know, or some shit. You know, who the hell knows? But you know, I'm talking about peace amongst brothers, and a dude pop up from my past and say, man, you broke my jaw. It's not the time. It's not the time. It was in self-defense.
Yep.
Only on Wicked Wednesday, y'all. Anybody have anything they want to say for Trippy Timeline? I have one more. We only have a few minutes left on the show. Anybody have a Trippy Timeline?
No,
I don't have.
I don't.
Okay.
Because I haven't even been on Facebook to be even tripping off of it. But
okay.
I will say this: don't believe everything you read. You know, everything's not about you. Just because you see something that reflects something you don't went through, it don't mean it's about you.
Whoop whoop. So a young rapper by the name of 6 Dogs committed suicide on the 26th of January, this 2021. He was just 21 years old. He worked with some pretty well-known artists of today, like Lil Skies and Young Bands. He was known from SoundCloud, where he built his audience from the ground up independently. His music was kind of known like Juice WRLD, kind of like type of artist, like emo rap type shit. That's what a lot of people knew him for. I heard a lot of his music. Not everything was like, he got a lot of club shit, bangers too, But for the most part, he's known as kind of like an emo type rapper. It's a really dark place, the emo rap. I don't know if y'all are familiar with it. Let me check the chat here real quick. Oh, we got TBC IC in the building. But yeah, for sure. Let me just play a video. That's the thing about the emo rap. They express that emotional side. I think the culture has that spot where rock had it for a very long time, and now this emo rap kind of has that spot that reaches out, touch people who feel the world is this way or that way, or you know what I'm saying? They talk about those emotions and shit. And I found this one video where he was having a conversation, something like that type of shit. This is Six Dog.
It's like tomorrow. Tomorrow's like seems so far away, but it's like once you can like believe in yourself and you can get into a flow state, you don't think about it anymore. You don't think about, oh, like, am I gonna make it to tomorrow? Like, am I gonna take my own life? It's not like that anymore. It's like, oh, I'm looking forward to tomorrow, and it's totally amazing.
So you can kind of tell it's like a battle, you know what I'm saying, with dealing with reality sometimes. It's like that for a lot of people. He said he was raised in the suburbs of Atlanta and was homeschooled, had a very different kind of upbringing than most, played in the forest, with the group, the homeschooling group. He said his parents were super Christian. As he said, all their friends are super religious and stuff. He said, I love my childhood, but we had this homeschooling group or whatever. I loved them. It was so fun. We would just do stuff in the woods, make forts and stuff like that. I love my childhood. I'm glad I wasn't just watching TV and stuff like that. I was reading books and doing stuff which contributed to my creativity. So that's where he contributes, attributes his musical talent to his upbringing, where he kept it very real and truthful, being that this is the genre of music that he chose. He was able to do that. Here's another clip.
So it's, I'm blessed because of that, and I realize the responsibility that I have to tell my truths and to say what is on my heart. And if you have a problem with that, or you disagree with that, or whatever, you need to check yourself, like, for real. You can disagree on a lot of things, but can we all agree that enough people are dying? Every day, people are dying. Can we just agree on that at least?
So his real name is Chase. So rest in peace to that young man. I watched a lot of his live performances and stuff like that during my research on where he came from. Yeah. So look out for your friends, y'all. You just never know. You never know. I know the same old story. You never know. But tap in with your friends. This pandemic is something else. It's something people gonna talk about 100 years from now. Tap in with your friends, man. Tell them you love them. That's one thing I can say that I find comfort in is all of the friends that I lost recently. Definitely, we would share the love and share the words and make sure it was well known, and so you don't have that feeling when a person passed unexpectedly.
Yeah, you. On that note, not only your friends but your family too. That's most important. So reach out to your family
Fact.
because we all can be together like we used to. We can't have our family gatherings like we used to. So make sure you reach out to those family members that you haven't talked to recently. If you have a beef with them, you guys need to sew that shit up real quick. Some people just can't understand that. Some people just can't mend the wounds. So do what you can. Just let somebody know in your family that you're thinking about them. You know what I'm saying? Keep it 100.
No
Facts.
doubt.
And on that note, thank y'all for watching. If you're new to the show, make sure you hit the bell or bing so that you can get the notification. Subscribe to the channel,
Bing,
leave a
bing, bing.
comment, let us know what you think. Give us your opinions. It's okay. After the show, we go back into the comment section and we discuss things and we bring them to, future episodes all the time. We're not going to leave you hanging. We appreciate y'all watching. We are here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 9 p.m. Pacific Standard Time on YouTube, Facebook, and Periscope, and also on every, at this point in time, podcast platform from Spotify to Pandora and Apple Podcasts. Thank y'all. We appreciate it.
Much love.
And at the same time, fuck